Yeah! I warped to the same place because I messed up that intro the first time. Hello to everybody and welcome to part 19 of Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke. So anyway, on the last time with Link's Awoke, we went through the Catfish's Maw, got the hook shot, and we got the next instrument of the siren. The Wind Marimba. A marimba that resounds profoundly. And so today, we're doing our usual collection bits. But first things first, and probably the most important one, now that you have the hook shot, you can complete the trading sequence. But before we do that, though, we have a little bit of a thing to do here. So, if you didn't get the broom for Grandma Yahoo up to this point, she'll actually be moved to Animal Village. And at that point, she'll stay there for a little bit, or probably for the rest of the time. That is where you want to get her the broom. Actually, once you get the broom, it doesn't really matter where you give it to her. Just as long as you get the broom to Grandma Yahoo, it doesn't really matter where she is. But anyway, over here in this cave at Animal Village is something that you can do now that you have the power of the hook shot. So, now that you have the hook shot, you can get plenty more of the usual, pieces of heart and jazz and whatnot. But the very first thing that you want to do, well, yeah, obviously the very first thing that you do want to do is going over here. Basically. Put this bomb over here and use it to break the good old-fashioned block. And, you're probably thinking, oh, wait. You're probably thinking, oh, you said that the item swapping was tedious and all that in the original game. Well, you're doing it a little bit more here. Well, you're doing it over here. Well, first of all, I didn't actually go through the Game Boy version where you had to swap items all the time. And I know for a fact that it can get a little bit tedious once you go through enough of the game. Second of all, the item switching is actually a lot faster here. So, I don't have to worry about a thing at all. Fools! You fool! I don't have to worry about a thing at all because I know exactly what I want and how I can get that very said thing. So, there you go. The thing I'm doing is actually over by Animal Village anyway. For the trading sequence anyway. Yes, sirree. It is indeed in there. But now for the big point. Marin is actually not in Animal Village anymore. So she'll be moved somewhere else. But that's not important for right now. What's important is the fact that there are just so many enemies here. In fact, actually, once we get this next item from the trading quest, then I'm going to switch to next. I'm going to follow my advice. So over here, once you make it through this particular part, you'll need the hookshot in order to do this, is take the scale over here to this mermaid statue. And once you do get that, you'll be able to open up this secret passage. And this will contain the magnifying lens. This will reveal many things you couldn't see before. Yes, it will. And also reveal those enemies that we couldn't see before. So the magnifying lens, they are important for a few reasons. But the most important reason that you'll want to use the magnifying glass for, I'm not going to say what this is for, out of respect for the spoilers. But the most important use for the magnifying lens is actually over by Mabe Village's library. Which you're probably going to want to do this, like, right now. Just my advice to you. So, go over to the library at Mave Village, because there's one book in particular that you couldn't read before. But now that you have the magnifying lens, you can. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Yes. Round and round the passageways of the egg. Take a picture of this, because that particular pattern is random for every game. So don't use this as a guide for this so-called passageways of the egg. Your game is probably going to feature a different pattern than this one. This is just my pattern for this particular file and not anything else. This book reeks of secrets. Why, yes, I believe it does reek of secrets. In fact, it reeks of so many secrets that it smells. It smells like secrets. How does Link know what secrets smell like? I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never really know what secrets smell like. But the big old secret is right over here. Now, normally you would bomb this hole in the wall, or bomb this crack in the wall, and you would see nothing. But now that you have the magnifying lens, you can indeed see that there's a Pete lookalike here. And as such, I'll do his voice. I found a good item washed on the beach. I'll trade it to you for what you have in your X or Y button. If you want to trade, press X or Y. If you don't, press B. Yeah, okay, whatever. Psst, hand him your shovel. X. Okay, let's do it, says Goria. If you want the item, trade it back again, come back. And the whole entire trading sequence is leading up to the boomerang. One of the best items in Link's Awakening. However, if you really want your shovel back, if you really want it, you don't have to trade for it. All you have to do is exit that particular cave. You talk to him again. And you buy it back for 300 rupees. Easy as that. The world is once again your dig site. Please don't throw away my boomerang. Or do, I guess. What is this? Anyway, now you have the boomerang, which is one of the best items in the game. Because just like the hookshot, it can stun enemies. Even though its primary purpose is really to stun enemies. And maybe even kills a few of them, possibly. But beyond that, its main use is to stun enemies. And let's just say that in the original game, this item was broken as heck in one particular, sense. What sense? I will explain that sense at a later time. But for now, we have done everything that involves the trading sequence. So, as soon as you get the hookshot, you can do the whole entire trading sequence all in one go. It's as simple as that. Anyway, in this cave, now that you have the hookshot, once again, you can make this gap absolutely no problem, but for this gap, no. You need the hookshot in order to do this. So, get yourself a heart piece, and you get 14 hearts. If this were the original Game Boy versions of Link's Awakening, then 14 hearts would be the maximum amount of hearts that you could possibly get in the original Game Boy Link's Awakening. However, this is only covering the Switch version, which we have evolved beyond 14 hearts. We've evolved beyond the need for 14 hearts here. So, we don't do that here. We do 20 hearts, and that's that. Yes, we do. Alright, so I'm gonna actually follow my own advice, and I will go ahead and swap tunics. All right, there we go. Now we have double the power. So for in between parts, in between dungeons, we will be using our red tunic here. And it shall be fun. Fun in the sun. Anyway. Now that we have that all done and out of the way, we can go in here for our next bit of collection stuff. Actually, no, because this is where we actually need the hookshot for. Well, technically, that is not actually true. So, I'm just basically there to show you that, well, you can actually get that heart piece really early. All you really need is just the Pegasus boots and nothing. Pegasus boots or, yeah, combination of Pegasus boots, rock feather, and rock's feather in order to get that particular heart piece early. But the way you're intended to do that is by using the hook shot. Which, why would you even do that? You have the power, you have the powerful thing that has to do with the thing right there. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, I just realized there's actually a secret seashell that I was missing. So, you remember the really long way to go to in order to get to Key Cavern? Well, definitely do that long way. However, now that you have the flippers, you can actually go over here, like so. And by checking this, you'll get yourself the secret seashell that you very much desire. Marking that as per usual. How many do I have? 36. Okay. 36, which is... that's fine. That is very much fine. Now, next thing's next, where we want to go for our next secret seashell is over at Animal Village. And we don't really need to cut around with this one. It's all good. It's all fine. Because this one is really easy to get to. Now, I actually forget which house this is. Let's see. Northeast corner, it says. Okay. Looking at notes here just to make sure. Yes, right here. So, with the magnifying lens, you can very easily see the Zora. Hey, you can see me? You must have a magnifying glass. I'm not a troublemaker. I just want to live in peace. I'll give you this if you promise to keep your mouth shut. Got another secret seashell from that. Promise is a promise, okay? Hey, you should head out to the cave at Tarambo's Shores. Use the magnifying glass there and see, and you'll find someone else like me. Gee, I wonder what we'll find over there. Probably a Pete look-alike dude. I know why I compare him to Pete from Disney, because I know he looks like him. Oh, I'm sorry, Pete from Kingdom Hearts. I don't want to say Disney, because I might get, you know, the copyright slam, but that doesn't matter. That matters not to me. But anyway, next. So you warp over to the secret seashell mansion, or the seashell mansion, and you go all the way over to the entrance of Canalette Castle. However, you want to make a left here, because there's a place where you can hookshot to. You can latch your hookshot onto that, and then you will indeed go over to the place. Thank you very much for that secret seashell. 38. Okay. We're good. Now, for this last bit, I just want to get this out of the way right here and right now. This is something that you'll have to do eventually, but now that you have the hookshot, now you can just do this right here and right now. So, anyway, warp to Ukuku Prairie. And then, obtain a piece of power. Yeah, quadruple attack, baby. Then, hookshot over here. Because here is a place that I'm not looking forward to. Signpost Maze. Oh, God. So, you have to follow these signs exactly. Follow these signposts exactly. Because otherwise, if you get the wrong signpost, then you'll have to start this maze all over again. Like, upwards from where the signpost is. And you'll have to remember which signpost you already checked and which one you haven't. And I'm just like, oh God, please. Oh God, please. Okay. I think it's right here. No! See? See? It all has to do with, where you check the signpost. Well, basically, the signposts matter. Checking every single one matters here. And I don't think it really matters if you fall off or not. No, it doesn't. Okay, thank God. And you just have to remember which signposts you actually checked. And which ones you haven't. Okay, so from here, you go down. We haven't gotten this one yet. Go this way, okay. Right here. Go up to the place. Going left. And I believe it's this one. Okay. Go right. Now the thing is, which right? Actually, it's right here. Okay. Down, which means we can lift this rock. Down there, absolutely no problem. Go this way. And... yes! Your reward is right that way. Okay. That didn't take as long as I thought, but I don't like this part. I really don't. It all stems from the fact that I don't like mazes. They always get me tripped up no matter what game I'm playing, but that's okay. I practice this one. Oh my God! Dude, do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? That is Wart from Super Bomberman. Oh my God! It's been in my dream to finally meet you in person.
Ribbit, Ribbit, I'm Mamu on vocals. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Do you want to hang out while I listen to us jam? For 300 rupees, I will let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll pay it. Let's do it.
You've been a wonderful audience. No encores. Croak.
The Frog Song of the Soul. Oh man, what a good performance, mate. What a good performance. I want to buy your album. It's a very moving tune. It can even liven up unliving things.
If you play this song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive.
Heck yeah, dude.
And he's all like, gak, 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 gak.
Oh, I'm sorry. His name's not Wart. His name is Mamu. Okay, he totally looks like Wart from Bomberman. He totally does, though. I recognize him anywhere. Anywhere. Okay, so I guess with all that said, because of the sole fact that I don't really know what else to do, we're going to just end things here because I need to practice more. Right, so next time on Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke, we are either going to do collection things or story things. Either way, we'll do things. We'll make progress in our 100% completion of Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke. See you guys on next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.